Brooklyn Beckham takes a saucy liberty, as he rests his hand on bride Nicola Peltz's bottom, after arriving for a lavish brunch Sunday, in the final part of their $4 million wedding extravaganza. The newlyweds drove only a few hundred yards to the event on the Peltz family compound in Palm Beach, Florida, in what appeared to be a 1958 Jaguar XK150S. Brooklyn's look in a cream shirt and khaki green pants was super casual compared to the tuxedo the 23-year-old wore the previous night, but actress Nicola, 27, kept up appearances in a stunning short and tight dress with what appeared to be thick gold edging around the rim. She rounded off the ensemble with a pair of white Louboutin shoes with thick high heels. Tennis legend Venus Williams, 40, arrived for the brunch in a blue Range Rover driven by a blonde friend. She looked stunning in a pale blue dress, with gold running along the hemline, and finished off with a tan and white belt. There appeared to be ruffled white shorts or liner underneath. The five-time Wimbledon singles champion had her hair pulled back tightly at the front and finished off her outfit with white high-heel shoes. Earlier, Nicola's financier Father Nelson, 79, sauntered in after driving a golf cart over to the event. He too looked casual in white pants and blue sneakers without socks. Despite the fact that this was a family and friends gathering, the use of cell phones was once again banned. Dozens of special pouches to seal the mobiles from use were delivered just before guests arrived. The bags, made by Yonder, are electronically sealed while guests who hold them are in a designated phone-free space. When the guests are in a phone-allowed area, the bags unseal. The new Mr. and Mrs. Beckham headed for lunch in Palm Beach, after arriving in a classic blue Jaguar convertible. Brooklyn's famous parents, David and Victoria Beckham, were also seen driving to the event in the same $500,000, £383,502, classic car. The ex-soccer star, 46, is an investor of restoration company Lunas, which electrified and re-engineered the 1954 Jaguar XK140. Having taken a 10% stake in June 2021, he was pictured taking the vehicle out for a spin with Victoria on Sunday morning before handing it over to the newlyweds, who mimicked Meghan and Harry's reception arrival by driving off in the convertible to a lavish brunch. The Inter Miami FC president requested for the car to be painted a light blue, however requested that his name for the unique color would remain confidential. It is the product of thousands of hours of work from the company's 120-strong team of craftspeople, designers and electric vehicle, EV, technicians, and was built entirely in-house at the home of Lunas in Silverstone, England. The sustainable trend sees Lunas tear out engines, which pollute our atmosphere, and replace them with zero exhaust emissions batteries and electric motors. David Lorenz, founder CEO of Lunas, said, "In creating this beautiful, electrified Jaguar XK140, we are honored to bridge the gap between David Beckham's professional life, where he is an investor in Lunas, and his family life. This remarkable car is the perfect gift to his son Brooklyn and daughter-in-law, Nicola, on their wedding day." His former footballer father, 46, looked dapper in a white shirt while his fashion designer mother, 47, wore a black strapped top while framing her face with an oversized pair of sunglasses. Brooklyn's siblings stood by the gates of the spectacular estate and waved their family off as they sped off into the city. Romeo, 19, stood out from the crowd in unmissable pink trousers and a white top while Cruz, 17, sported an oversized blue sweater and Harper, 10, a trendy brown dress. An insider told the publication, Brooklyn and Nicola looked very happy and were walking around holding hands the whole night and sneaking kisses. The eyewitness also detailed how the happy couple wore matching white suits and were joined for the evening by a group of A-list pals, including Serena and Venus Williams, Mark Anthony and Jordana, to name a few. The source also reports that the lavish event took place in an elaborate guest house, with around 500 guests in attendance where food stations and a bar were featured. The following day, the couple sealed their nuptials with a lingering 6-second kiss in front of celebrity guests, including Sporty Spice Mel C, Eva Longoria, and tennis legend Serena Williams. The proceedings started at 6 p.m. sharp, when aspiring chef Brooklyn, 23, was joined by his 27-year-old bride for the nuptials in one of the massive tented structures set up at the Peltz' $103 million family estate. He could be seen waiting on his own on a stage garlanded with flowers and plants for 15 minutes before actress Nicola arrived for the $4 million extravaganza. Meanwhile, it appeared there were 6 groomsmen, who joined him on his right, and 6 maids of honor, who placed themselves to his left. The former photographer chose brothers Romeo and Cruz, 17, as his best men for his much publicized marriage to the daughter of billionaire financier Nelson Peltz, 79, as exclusively predicted by Mail Online. The couple wed under a flower-garlanded chuppah, in traditional Jewish ceremony in honor of Nicola's Jewish heritage. Brooklyn also has some Jewish heritage through his soccer legend father David, 46, whose maternal grandfather was Jewish, and in keeping with tradition, Brooklyn smashed a glass wrapped in a napkin under his heel after he and Nicola were married by a rabbi. The ceremony ended at 6:30 p.m. Although Jewish weddings on a Saturday, the Sabbath strictly speaking should not be conducted until the sun has gone down. Sundown is at around 8 p.m. in Palm Beach. Brooklyn and Nicola would have received the 7 Jewish marriage blessings recited under the chuppah and over wine. The couple were seen taking sips. Dad David had said he wanted to recite one of the blessings, which are traditionally given in Hebrew and sometimes then read in English. The wedding took place in the first of the giant white tented structures filling the massive ocean-front lawn, which was on the left looking at the Peltz mansion from the ocean. After the ceremony, the guests moved to the center tent, which has been dedicated to house a cocktail event. They will then move to the third marquee, on the right, for the wedding banquet with food from celebrated Miami chef Thierry Isambert, who used to cook for President Bill Clinton. At the dinner, it is possible that the 7 Jewish marriage blessings will be recited again, as is traditional among more devout families. They would also be recited each night for 7 days. Nicola stunned in an incredible Valentino bridal gown, as she posed for her wedding photos after marrying Brooklyn.